Hi guys, I'm Katie, or the Busy Bee as I'm going by on here. This is my very first video! Yay! And it's about Chantal, Foodie Booty, Foodie Beauty. I've watched her for a while, occasionally, mostly like reactions to her. And I had some thoughts. And I needed something to keep busy, so I reacted to her video, the Eastside Mario pasta mukbang and creepy story. And as I didn't find her story actually creepy, I included my own singular creepy experience at the very end if you want to hear a creepy thing that's happened to me. Thank you for watching.
Hey guys, hey guys, hey guys, hey, 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 hey.
Okay. I remember why I don't like her. But also, come on, like this is your signature intro and you can't hit the same notes like properly every single time? Didn't she want to be a singer at some point, but she needed to work on her breathiness?
I'm so excited for this. I'm so excited. So, today, welcome to another
Creepy
If it's about having sex with old men again, I'm gonna lose my shit.
pasta.
So let's get to. So, first thing I have is, well, what we have today is this beautiful spread is from Eastside Mario's. I wanted to cook my own pasta meal,
Sure, Jan.
but today's Thanksgiving.
She uploaded this today, right? Wait, is Canadian Thanksgiving different than like American Thanksgiving? Because I'm American, obviously. Also, this does not look delicious to me. Like, this is your job, lady. You couldn't have taken it out of the plastic containers and put it on some nice plates. Like, come on. Gordon Ramsay would be upset because this plating is terrible.
And everything is closed. So, as far as I know, except for Eastside Mario's. So speaking of
Endorsement?
Thanksgiving, today is Thanksgiving in Canada, and if you guys want to see like a really nice,
Do you see how she's like still touching the food? Like, I don't know if that's some subtle food aggression or something, but like she's not letting go of it. Also, she's got like the crazy sideburn hair, which honestly, before I just got my locks shaved like a little sheep, that was me. So I feel you, girl. But like, pull an Amberlin and twirl it or tuck it or something.
full traditional Canadian Thanksgiving mukbang, go watch the Ralphies. I love the Ralphies. They're my fellow Canadian mukbangers. They're doing a beautiful turkey dinner today. Honestly, if you're in a shit mood, you watch the Ralphies, your day is brighter. I'm telling you, they're like the.
I don't know who these people are, but if all they do is sit on the floor and eat food, and unless they're train wrecks, which is fun to watch. Anyway, I don't like she's promoting another channel.
I just love them. They're the friendliest, most amazing people. They're just amazing. And yeah, so this is Eastside Mario's. This is like a Canadian version. I don't think you guys have it in the States of Olive Garden. So this is
How low have we sunk that we were doing Olive Garden equivalent mukbangs? God, I miss bread.
spaghettini Alfredo with chicken and it's supposed to have baked cheese on it. This is Parmesan.
I would say, where was the baked part of that baked cheese? So there's baked cheese on top of pasta, and then she added more Parmesan?
Cheese added on top. This is spaghettini with tomato herb sauce, and meatballs and Parmesan.
Where's the sauce? This is going to have Amber Lynn chomping at the bit, because that looks like some dry pasta, and we know that she is a dry girl. So she literally... Did Foodie Beauty literally take this cheap takeout Italian pasta, which is probably very processed and all white flours, and tons of salt? There's got to be so much freaking sodium in that. And then dump even more Parmesan cheese, which, I mean, I eat keto, so I eat a lot of Parmesan cheese and cheese in general. But you got to be careful because that stuff is salty. Plus, calorie dense. Delicious, calorie dense food.
You get 2 garlic loaves with butter. and a salad, but they didn't include, they forgot the dressing. So I'm not going to be eating that right now.
Lord, they did you a favor.
I'm going to have to go find some dressing because I don't really have any.
Sure, Jan.
I'm just going to use these. They're pretty sturdy. So.
I'm sorry. I'm pausing every 5 seconds. This is going to be like a Life of Free Spirit, Kylie style, long video. If eating on camera is your job, I'm already getting too heated. If eating on camera is your job, why have you not plated the food in an appealing way? And why would you not get your ass up and get a fork? Also, a cup of water. Because all the sodium you're about to eat, you're going to be thirsty. And are you going to eat a bunch of dry bread? I don't miss bread anymore.
I have like a garbage pile here that I just clean up after. And Italian wedding soup. Have you guys ever had that? It's so delicious. It has like parsley, some kind of greens.
Again, if you put this in a bowl,
little meatballs and little round
like a nice clear bowl. I've got some of those from Walmart. You could have shown off that delicious soup.
And like a chicken broth. Beauty bite.
I don't even care about beauty bites or feeders shit, but like,
I have my mic on, so if you don't like eating noises, you're probably not gonna like this video.
dude, eating noises, they don't bother me. I just don't appreciate her sex sounds.
Really good soup.
Why would you not move it all the way off camera?
I'm not wearing eye makeup today.
We can tell.
Because my eye is irritated. I have a broken blood vessel.
Oh, I feel bad now.
And I think I know what it's from. I'm on blood thinners, but also
Hey, baby.
I sneezed really hard yesterday.
Aww.
And I think that did it.
What has your life become where a single hard sneeze can burst the vessels in your eyes? Seriously, Chantal, go to the optometrist. Because I have diabetes. And before I knew, my eyes were like that. Kind of. Like, apparently I had bleeding in them and they were always red. Because my blood sugar was like, whoop! Anyway, I also have a friend. This is Toasted Marshmallow. He's probably making nightmarish sounds with his claws. Hey, buddy. Hey, buddy, be good. Yeah, he's my good boy. And yeah, I give my cats weird voices too, so I can't really judge her on that. I love my cats. She's weird enough on the other things, so. Back to it.
Water.
Oh, good, she does have water.
H2O.
Why the Starbucks
And they even
branded
give you little suckers. Alright, so I'm gonna
God, I'm such a bitch.
put some butter on this bread.
What would be
So guys,
this motherfucker cutting the loaf with a plastic knife?
oh, it's nice and crispy from the oven. It's like a French baguette, Italian baguette. Sorry, not French.
Is there that big of a difference? Uncultured swine here.
It is white bread.
What is she doing to this poor bread?
So whenever you eat at the restaurant, they give you unlimited salad or soup, whichever you choose, and unlimited bread or bread rolls. So, all right, let's get a bite of this. I want to try this Alfredo. It looks so good.
Oh
Give you a baby
no.
bite before we start in.
Oh no, don't put it on the bread.
Pasta. Got a creepy one for you
Don't
guys
put it
today.
on the bread.
So,
No.
oh my gosh. Beauty, hi.
I would not come for her at all if she just like ate like a normal person with her mic near her mouth. Like, I get it. I see that there are ASMR channels of just eating and no talking, but that like orgasmic eye roll, like, like she might as well have just like splooshed on her chair. Oh, and the shady eye contact, like she knows. She knows. Nah, I won't come for that. I have TMJ too. It's not clicky, but it's there.
Yes, my jaw makes a noise when I chew things like this.
Same.
It doesn't hurt. Let's try this.
Oh, look, another type of pasta.
With a meatball.
Oh, look, probably a pre-made meatball. This is making me slightly nauseous. I also ate
Let's try.
like some, I think it's called Rebel ice cream that's like keto. And I do not know if the sweeteners are agreeing with me. How many times can you swirl pasta on a shitty plastic fork?
Yeah, bye. Got lots of napkin. Alright, guys. So,
Oh god, now it started.
I was browsing,
What have
looking
I
for
done?
creepy things to share with you guys, like creepy stories and mysteries.
That aren't about having sex with old men?
So I came across like an article on Thought Catalog.
Thought catalog.
Now, the background is
So she's literally just going to like plagiarize. Not plagiarize. She's literally just going to retell something she read off Thought Catalog. 2014 Thought Catalog, Tumblrina, me squaking. Oh no, what's the new thing Everling is saying? Shooketh.
we're just gonna chill and eat right now. So I'm just kind of like taking my time.
Girl, you better with all that food.
This soup though.
God, can you imagine it
gosh.
cooling and congealing?
So
Yay,
the background is
cold pasta.
there's these apps, like there's an app for everything nowadays, right? So there's an app
Fair.
that there are sleep apps that you can use to record your sleep. It'll, it's used to help you improve your sleep because it will record, when you were restless, when you were in REM sleep, all this and that. But it also like will record audio so that you can tell if you've been talking in your sleep or whatever. So So
Okay, bye, buddy.
friggin' good.
Maybe. Oh, no. I love how she just...
Story of a woman
She
who was
always
using
look
her
over there.
sleep app and played it back like the next night or the next day and was horrified to hear like a man's voice on it. It sounded like she was basically having like conversations with ghosts or something. So I do have the audio, which I will include a bit later. But
Tease. Can you settle down, little boy? Honestly, same.
ooh, I want to tell you something. I forgot to tell you.
The boobs are a shelf for crumbs.
I have a new favorite animal. New favorite bird. I like to follow different animals on Instagram.
Hell yeah. I'm here for this
And
content.
I saw a shoebill. A shoebill.
It's a Zelda bird
It's called a shoebill
from
stork.
Skyward Sword.
It looks like a prehistoric bird. It is.
Okay, this content, totally bizarre and random. But if her... Also, that's still... But if her content was more about talking about weird birds and less about having sex with old men and body shaming people, I might subscribe.
It's beautiful, and it is like weird looking, and I just love it. It's so amazing.
Hey, wait, why did we stop the mildly interesting story about some woman, like, sleep talking or having some kind of, okay, bye buddy, sleep encounter to talk about birds. I mean, this is how my brain works a lot of times. Like, pew, 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 pew. Obviously from the content of this video and the fact that I can't stay on subject. Toast, are you being good back there? Okay, anyway, back to the video. Let's hear more about birds.
Seriously come out with like mukbanger merch. Bibs, utensils, like seriously.
Will they just be plastic forks? I need a Cali fan.
So, anyway.
God. Mukbang branded plastic silverware for the on-the-go mukbanger.
This bird is beyond amazing.
God damn it, I can kind of see it.
Random cat break.
Okay, I'm here for this.
Step away from Harry Bush, Sam. Step away. Why are you on my mukbang table, Sam? Hi, big boy. Hi.
I love my cats to death, but I do not let them get on my countertops
So I just wanted to show
or
that
where
with
I'm
you.
going to eat.
Anyway.
I just don't. The craft table back there, fine.
So, this woman recorded some creepy things.
And
So basically,
full of pee.
she was listening to the recording, and previous times she's recorded her sleep. She put the app on at night, went to bed, woke up the next day, and the recording picked up some tapping or sounded like to me like some kind of like weird heavy footsteps, some kind of tapping, and she just like dismissed it as like noises from the house or whatever. But then in this recording with the ghost voice, you hear it louder, and it is really creepy. So you hear her saying, "What are you doing?" And then you hear the ghost voice reply, which she thinks it says nothing, but it sounds like it sounds like it's speaking in a foreign language or something. And then it says something else, and she thinks they're saying "there they are" or something. And then
we speak how dry that pasta looks. Where's the sauce girl? I'm a saucy bitch. I am not a dry girl.
you hear that weird tapping. So I'll play the audio now for you guys. Yum yum.
Yum yum. That's what you hear in the middle of the night. That and the
This is so good.
girl, don't lie to me.
It's better with the spaghettini. I just like spaghettini more than like thick noodles.
Girl, I have not had pasta in 9 months. Don't be frontin'. That's not binge worthy pasta. Carbs, 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 carbs.
This is my favorite.
I love it. Wash
Stick
down
the bread in.
the dry mouthful with some soup. This is definitely fat girl me.
I'm glad you guys enjoyed my Thanksgiving video yesterday.
Did I watch that? Was that the old band sex one?
Sorry.
I don't remember.
I'm like orgasming over my feet.
Girl, you said it, not me. And also, if that's what you come, like, girl, you need somebody who's giving you a little bit better.
Are you okay?
The real creepypasta is that Phoebe is choking to death in the other room, and she's too busy stuffing her face to notice. Oh god, that's dark. I'm sorry.
I feel bad picking up the cats, but like before I started filming, I had this like parchment paper laid down on my setup. Sam was laying on it, licking his butt. Like, no,
Yeah,
you
cats
gotta
will
move.
sit in anything. You put it down, it's immediately fascinating.
So, you heard the...
I heard a very crunchy,
recording,
manipulated
right?
audio recording. I don't know what I heard.
I don't know what I would do, honestly. Like,
See, her stories might actually be interesting if they weren't interrupted by these extremely long sections of nothing. Because we're creating like some dramatic tension with the story, and then you stop to talk about birds, which again, loved the bird content footage, quality content. And then you eat some more, and then you start your story again, and you take a break to play some audio, and then you just go yummy or whatever she said. I don't remember exactly. And then you try to rebuild the tension and then segue into like give me your comments for the interaction. YouTube algorithm loves them. Comment below if you love the YouTube algorithm. When that story could have actually been a pretty good story if you'd structured it. It also could have been told in like 2 minutes.
I don't think I'd be able to sleep, like, ever again. In that house, you know? But there was a follow-up with somebody on Reddit. You know, you think you could just move away from
fact
these. But
checking on
sometimes
Reddit.
it's not the house that's haunted.
Fuck. That's not the Conjuring series. That's... Is it Sinister? Where the person is the one that's being haunted? So even though they keep moving... Somebody's gonna come copyright strike your video for saying that. That's a tagline to some kind of movie.
It's the person. So, this woman had a 3-year-old son, and they moved away into a new home. And this Redditor said he interviewed her after the fact, and she said that the little son... There's a spirit that the little son calls Ho, H-O.
He's like a little pimp.
One night, he told his mother, can't really remember, something like that Ho had followed them or something. And that he'd been seeing the apparition with no face.
He'd been seeing his hoe float.
Creepy.
I'm okay.
Creepy.
Again, you just... Any attempts at dramatic tension just immediately fall apart when you go creepy. And then shove some food in your face.
I could never eat pasta gracefully.
That's fair.
I don't know how these like
Nobody can
mukbangers
eat
do
pasta
it,
gracefully.
honestly. They just slurp up these noodles and like don't choke, don't make a mess. And here I am like struggling with rolled
Baby.
up pasta.
This is your job. Why aren't you studying? Why aren't you practicing off camera?
I don't know how they do it.
I don't know. Pop up in their DMs and ask them how they slurp. God, that's just so much food, and it looks so dry.
Man, this is so good. Like, unbelievably.
If it's from an Olive Garden knockoff, it's not unbelievably good. I mean, honey, I've been there in a food addiction, and I go to my...
I'm worried about Alfredos that come from restaurants because...
Is she turning into Amber Lynn, who's weird about chicken that comes from restaurant? God.
Especially a chain restaurant, you know what I mean?
You were just orgasming over it. You can't make fun of it now.
But no, this was creamy, buttery, everything you would hope an Alfredo would be, basically.
Compared to going down on those Five Guys fries, where it was just... And the pace she's eating this at, we can tell, honey. We know you're faking it. Don't put me in front of a camera because I turn into a ham and cheese sandwich.
So, that was creepy. That creeped me out. I don't know what I would do.
Is that the whole story?
It recorded something. And it's like, knowing you can't really escape it. If, like, there's a ghost that's haunting you and not just your house. Means it's like attached itself to you. So maybe like the ghost started out in her house.
This is legitimately that movie plot.
But then like attached itself to her or the son. Maybe the son because
If
it
the sun is
appeared to the
seeing
sun
the,
as like the man with no face.
but he's calling it ho.
So I don't know,
You see what food group has also not been touched? La salad.
but it's creepy.
You know, she looks like fat girl me. Like when I just roll out of bed and put on
Yes, indeed.
3-day-old
yes,
shirt.
indeed.
and dragged my ass to my disgusting kitchen to pull out food, to then microwave and eat slovenly
I love the soup.
alone. I'm not having flashbacks or anything.
And these croutons.
The one thing you eat off the salad is croutons.
They always give you these peppers, peppercini. Mmm.
Okay, girl, I fuck with that.
So yeah, I came across that
Bread.
creepy story.
I
I
miss me
just
some
thought I'd share
bread.
with you guys. The audio creeped me out.
Oh my god, that is the entire story.
All right.
Were the stories supposed to be related?
Stressful eating this.
How?
Gonna have a couple more bites.
How?
Mm.
She just does not
Piece
sound
of
like she's
chicken.
even enjoying food.
Give you a final beauty bite.
I mean, it's, besides like the weird sex sounds, like the rate of like bites per minute is way down.
Bite.
You ate like fucking nothing. Like, yeah, those are big containers. But me at this size, 185 pounds, which is
All right,
still
guys.
fucking heavy.
So
I could demolish at least one of those.
I'm gonna put this away.
Easy.
Gonna give some to BB. Probably won't eat the meatball because we don't know.
Sure, Jan. Then why'd you order it? Okay, this is why she makes
And
me
now I'm gonna
angry,
tell
but there was no
you
weird
my
stories about
story.
having sex with old men. So honestly,
That is creepy.
I'm okay with
And
it.
also happened.
But since
at
her
night.
story was, and I'm going to attempt to tell
Bad.
it in a way that's maybe a little more cohesive than the story she just told you over the space of 20-some minutes. When I was 18, I lived at my parents' place, and it was an old farmhouse that we'd remodeled over the years. It was built in 1907, and we'd suspected for a long time that someone had died in it. I mean, the odds are pretty high, and every once in a while there would be creaks and bumps in the night that couldn't really be explained by the heater kicking on or the wood stove having a log fall over in it. But what are you gonna do? It's your only home. So, I slept in the attic. And no, it's not a Harry Potter, put the kid under the stairs type of thing. It was semi-finished, enough to be livable. And it was really the only place in that small house where you could really feel alone. Which I primarily liked. I could eat food in secret, among other things. And at that time, I had one cat. I have two now. That guy, and another one. Now, I'd been raised in a very Christian household. Demons, the devil, hell were all day-to-day realities, and spiritual warfare was a huge part of my upbringing. Spiritual warfare is when demons and devils are actively trying to take your soul. Imagine my terror as I'm laying in an unfinished attic. My mattress is on the floor, a thin blanket over me in the dead of winter. I can hear the wind howling outside and ice particles pittering against the window pane. I'm alone, it's dark, and then I feel something moving on the foot of the bed. At first, I think it's fine. It's just the cat. And I feel the weight of something small but heavy moving closer and closer past my feet, up along the side of my calf. And it's too small to be the cat. I realize I can't move. I'm frozen. My heart is pounding out of my chest, and all I can hear is the dull roar of the wind. I want to scream for help because something is on my bed that is not me and not my cat moving. I tell myself, no. It's not a demon. It's not a spirit. It's the cat. The cat moved. It's the cat. I feel the weight move again, up past my knee, creeping closer and closer. I'm too scared. I can't look. I'm frozen. My heart is pounding out of my chest. I can barely breathe. It feels like my rib cage is crushing in on itself as it creeps higher and higher to my hip. I know that if I just turned my head and opened my eyes, I could see whatever is there, whatever demon or possession or trial that the Lord has sent me is right there, about to climb onto my chest. I'm praying, God, please deliver me from this evil. Please deliver me from this evil. Please deliver me from this evil. Please let it be the cat. Please let it be the cat. Let me sit up. Let me wake up. Let me throw the covers off. I hear the cat meow from the other side of the room. My heart goes from pounding to dead. Cold sweat, pure panic, as the thing at my side moves again. Now it's touching me, and it feels cold through the blanket. So fucking cold. And now is the dead of winter, and I have the heater going, a space heater next to me. How is it cold? It felt so heavy as it climbed onto my belly, and I couldn't look. I knew what was going to be there if I opened my eyes. I believed with every bit of my soul that there was a demon on my stomach. And I couldn't move. I couldn't open my eyes. I couldn't defend myself. My hands were frozen. And I just endured what felt like hours of pure dread and panic until my alarm went off. It was like a spell was broken. All of a sudden, my chest relaxed and real air could get in my lungs instead of little pants. I threw off the covers, ran across the room to the light switch, got a huge splinter in the bottom of my foot because the floors were unfinished plywood. And I didn't care that I was in my underwear and a sleep shirt. I ran down the stairs into the main part of the house and and I grabbed the family Bible from the kitchen table from the night's dinner before, and to this day I don't know what it was. Sleep paralysis, some kind of demon. I don't even know if I believe in that, but that is my true experience with maybe sleep paralysis, but that's my true creepypasta story that I didn't have to steal from Thought Catalog. I hope you enjoyed, and it gave you a little spine chill for this fine month of October. Stay spooky.